Hello guys and welcome to Tulum. I look very sweaty. Thank God the girl was so kind to put on the AC already, just to cool me down a bit. I have arrived at Mama's home, a place where I wanted to stay 2 years ago when I was last in Mexico, but then eventually I didn't make it to Tulum. And this time around, I really want to go diving in the cenotes, so that is definitely on the to-do list. Tomorrow, my friend Luisa, who I met in Ometepe Island in Nicaragua, saw her again on the Seven Waterfalls tour in El Salvador, then saw her again on the booze cruise on Lake Atitlan in Guatemala, and now she was just at my hostel, took over my bed in the previous hostel in Bacalar, and she said she's coming here tomorrow, so it should be fun to hang out with her a few more days. And yeah, other than that, I think I'm just gonna enjoy my time at the hostel here. There seems to be a lot going on. There is a burger night tonight. They go on daily trips with the hostel, so yeah, looking forward to join some of them. And let's see which kinds of food they have around here. I need to do some research about the good restaurants. The hostel also includes a really nice breakfast. Here are some of them. Like I said, there was a burger night, which started out a bit too late, but it was worth the wait. Another night was pizza night, and these hostel dinners were so nice to create connections with other travelers. And we would go out together a few times in the city center as well. Good morning, guys! I have been in Tulum for a few days now, and I've mostly just been eating Mexican street food. I explored around the city center where there was an artisan market on Saturday. I treated myself to some amazing ice cream, and I took everyone I got along with to the street food market around the corner from the hostel, where I had tacos every night and had some of the best marquesitas. I love Mexican street food so much. Today I am going on a very unique dive. I will be diving in Cenote Angelita and the Carwash Cenote. So, two very different and special cenotes. Yeah, I'm very excited. Let's see how everything goes. I went with the Carwash dive shop, which I highly recommend. I got in the truck and we went to our first cenote of the day, Cenote Angelita. This is a gorgeous cenote, and since we arrived just as it opened, we had it all to ourselves. It was just me and my instructor at this beautiful, peaceful place. We have made it to Cenote Angelita here behind me. It's a bit clear, there we go. And this is gonna be the first cenote where we are going to dive. As you can see, we are the first people here, there is nobody else. And only the birds are flying around and catching some insects, which is pretty cool to see. This cenote is special because of the natural material that has biodegraded. There has been a cloud created. We will be going down quite deep. This is why I am advanced trained. And we will float over the cloud, which also has an island in the middle from the bottom of the cenote. And then we will go underneath the cloud. So this is going to be a very interesting dive. Let's get going because I'm too excited to wait any longer. I put on all the equipment and was sweating so much that I quickly made my way to the cool water of the cenote. We quickly descended to the bottom of the cenote, passing through the cloud. At first, I really had to get used to diving in sweet water as I had only done ocean dives before. The density of the water is different and you sink a lot faster in sweet water. And it's harder to rise, so it was very strange and I was slightly terrified. Especially going through the cloud and seeing nothing, that was pretty stressful because you can't see if you're going up or down. Once we made it to the bottom of the cenote, beneath the cloud, we used our torches to have a look around. Having only done ocean dives before, surrounded by coral, it was so bizarre to be surrounded by branches and leaves, etc. We then slowly started making our way up again. Seeing the texture of the cloud as we floated over it was so cool because it looked just like smoke. As we made our way back to the surface, we passed by stalactites, and the higher we got, the better we could see the sun rays fall into the water through the surrounded trees. It was pretty special. Wow, that was an incredible dive, and the fact that we are here all alone is just magical. And the birds here, oh my goodness, so beautiful. Now I need to go back in the water and peel off my wetsuit like a banana. I sat in the water and enjoyed the cenote a bit longer before making our way to the second cenote, passing through thousands of butterflies. I had no idea that June is when all the butterflies are born. We arrived at the Carwash cenote, or Cenote Aktun. This would be my first time diving through a cave, which I got special instructions for that I strictly had to follow. We have made it to the second cenote called Carwash or Aktun. So this one is going to be a bit different. This one will be 70% inside of the caves, and then we will come out, and this one is very special because of the algae that there are only at the moment. It looks very green, very bright green, and the lighting will be super unique. So another very exciting dive. And let's get ready. As soon as I got in the water, everything turned neon green in the center of the cenote. It's such a strange color to be surrounded by underwater, and the cenote quickly felt like floating through a magical forest. But first, we ventured into the cave along the side of the cenote. We followed a yellow line passing through the stalactites and stalagmites. We even saw these Mayan sacrificial artifacts, just like in the Belizean ATM cave. But being inside of the cave, the coolest thing was looking out towards the entrance and seeing the light come into the cave. These hundreds of shiny little fish moving across the cave entrance was so cool to see. We exited the cave and continued along the green bottom of the cenote. These oxygen plants made it look like a fairy forest. I spotted one much bigger fish and a turtle going up for air before my instructor also pointed out a turtle that was chilling. We were not alone at this cenote. Some freedivers were doing a photo shoot and some others were diving here as well. Before I knew it, this amazing experience was over and I was back to peeling off my wetsuit like a banana peel. Wow, wow, wow. This was incredible. I was really doubting if I was going to do this dive because I've been diving a lot in the past months and it's pretty expensive. But I'm so glad I did this. It was like an underwater forest. To be here at exactly the right moment that Cenote Angelita was the clearest. He says that for the past 2 weeks it's been clearer than it ever is, especially beneath the cloud. And then to be here when it's really hot, when the green algae are just in full bloom, it's incredible. Seeing the fishies, the turtles, some huge fish as well. Wow, definitely a different experience diving in sweet water than in salt water. Yeah, you feel that you are much heavier in the water, etc. But Incredible. Even if you are not a diver, I highly recommend visiting the cenotes around Tulum. Read a book or journal at the empty Cenote Angelita, try a freediving photo shoot or whatever. I loved it as much as I loved these fish tacos that I had with my lovely roomie after the dives. We ended our time in Tulum with some souvenir shopping and an iced horchata coffee. That is it for this video. I hope you liked it. Then definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the next videos. So I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!